Welcome, all you beautiful souls, to your weekly energy update. And we're looking at the week of August 7th through August 14th. These, of course, are timeless too. So if you come across these outside of that time frame, then trust your intuition. And I'm sure there are messages here for you. But if you are watching during that week, we actually have the Lionsgate portal happening on August 8th. And I did create separate videos for each individual zodiac sign that I put out about a week ago. I'll have those linked in the description box below, and also at the end of the video I'll throw like a little playlist on one of the sides here. We also have this week on August 11th the super full moon in Aquarius. It'll be around 7:35 Mountain Time. So wherever you're at in the United States, you can alter that to see when it's at its fullest for you there. But of course, the super full moon is just closer to the Earth than its normal huge orbit, and just influences us more. You know, we're made of water, so the tides of the water within us, emotional tides, change, so they're more expansive and they're more influenced. Also, the full moon is a great time for this phase for reviewing and releasing type of ceremonies. Now, there is a great book called Planetology by Annie Botticelli, who I adore, and she has this great kind of ceremony that she does where you can have 10 of these review and release type of items. Now, you can focus on any subject for the release, but if you focus in on the kind of areas related to the Aquarius energy, because it's an Aquarius super moon, then that moon energy will be even more impactful. Now, Aquarian energy is around kind of associations and aspirations. So you're talking about like friends and acquaintances, groups, teams, so kind of social type of circle things, even social media. They also influences like technology type things, so like internet-based projects and things along those lines. And with, of course, Aquarius being a mental air energy, it's about mental planes, have to do with inflexibility. But a huge thing is about, it's a focus on our big dreams, our heart's desire, because Aquarian energy is very humanitarian, it's community, it's global. So looking at like kind of your overall big dreams that you have. Physically, it does impact our ankles, our calves, our veins, and circulation. So if you have any specific concerns around that, you can have this review and release ceremony be around that. And what you do is you just list out like, 1 to 10, and have it kind of be around a gratitude approach really helps too. So like, thank you for revealing and releasing any blocks that have stood between me and then you fill in the blank. Doing those types of things really helps as well. So if you want to give that a try, you can do that. I will link Annie's book, Planetology, down in the description box below if you want to check it out. It's a wonderful book around astrology and wishes and birthday wishes and granddaddy wishes. So it's a wonderful book that just helps you understand all the energies that we deal with on a daily basis. You do want to, of course, do that within 8 hours before the full moon is what she recommends. So before that 7:35 p.m. Mountain Time, you want to do it 8 hours before, so that the reveal and release starts impacting it as soon as that full moon hits. So I love it. We're going to jump into your reading right now and just see what else the Creator and Spirit would like you to know about this amazing week. All right, all my Aries, this is your weekly energy update, and we're going to start off by pulling a card here from the Shaman's Dream Oracle, because I really like that Aquarian energy that has to do with our big dreams and what the Creator just wants you to know overall. But let's see what they have to say one more time. And actually one more time. All right, so for our Aries, what would you like them to know about this week, please? All right, that's the one right here. And you have the Hollow Bone, Teachability. Beautiful card there. And we're going to put this at the point. This is the point of the energy here. I'm on a big selenite kick this week. I have all the selenite stones here, but let's see what energy this brings in for all of you Aries. This is all about, of course, it says teachability, but it's about humility, being empty so that the wind of spirit can breathe through you. The hollow wing bone of an eagle is a flute for the shamans. The appearance of this bone here invites you to become empty of your notions of who you are, to check your ego at the door and to know that this is not about you. Relinquish your need to be right and to express an opinion, as this will not change anything right now. So you're being called to practice humility. Hollow yourself out and hear the wind blow through you and play you like a flute. You will learn the language of the squall and the storm and understand the message in the summer breeze. There's an important communication waiting for you. Humility is the swiftest path for you to become like hollow bone. Drop all the notions and titles that bolster your ego. Eliminate the doer and allow things to happen of their own accord. Remember that you can accomplish most anything if you're willing to let someone else take credit for it. Hollow bone has come to caution you to believe only 50% of what others think and only 10% of what you think. Trust your experience, not what you have read in sacred books or holy texts. This will allow you to turn apparent danger into opportunity. Remember that you are an insignificant grain of sand in the grand scheme of life and as important as the brightest sun. So I love that. It is about questioning your beliefs and your thoughts, what other popular opinions have come from the outside world, and all those that you took on as your own. So the stuff you think you believe, this is a week to just really take a step back, be still, be quiet, watch, listen, and not have to take on this standpoint to defend your small t truths that you've learned throughout life, but to be open more, like it says, to spirit. Let that spirit of unconditional love flow through you and see things from that different perspective. We're also going to see what animal here through the animal spirit oracle, or the spirit animal oracle, what animal is going to be with you and accompany you during this week to help you with this. Okay, one more. All right, what else for our Aries? What spirit animal will accompany them? Okay, it's going to be this one right here. And you've got the sandpiper spirit. You've also got be playful, which Aries, you have that beautiful fiery energy anyway. So that is really cool. Oh, almost went flying off the table there. So we'll put them right here. That is going to be card 51. Let's see what advice that they have for you for this wonderful week. So sandpipers are like cute little clowns poking their beaks into the sand before darting off to chase the waves. The appearance of sandpiper spirit is a sign that now is a time to engage your playful side. Whatever tasks you have before you, perform them with lightness of being. Explore the familiar, discover the new in the old. Who knows what treasures await you when you let yourself laugh and have fun. Sandpiper spirit's happy and curious nature can help you to feel rejuvenated as you remember your ability to run and fly and dance playfully. There's also a protection message for this, which is if you have the opposite energies, this would be the message for you with that. And it says, when your heart is heavy and life seems to weigh you down, Sandpiper spirit messages to lighten your burden by finding joy and humor in the everyday. Become like a playful child, filled with curiosity and wonder, and soon you will find you feel your own spirit lift. A few minutes or hours of fun-filled delight is exactly what you need now. So enjoy the ridiculousness of life and be willing to jump in. Let your inner goof out to express itself express itself with abandon. So abandoning your thoughts and beliefs and those things that we're saying here. It is about lightening up this week. Obviously, this is talking about taking a step back. Don't worry about defending things and thinking that you have to, prove that your small t truths are right. It's very much like, I feel like the 5 of Swords energy is coming through, which in the tarot, which is what we'll look at next, is about understanding that there are these higher truths that I call them the capital T truths that are rooted in unconditional love. Allows us to see that everyone, when we're trying to prove small t truths that are rooted actually in fear of the human world, when we're trying to prove that our small t truths are more true than other people's small t truths, that's where we have battle and conflict, and where things just really explode between people. But taking this, lighter approach, stepping back and looking at playfulness, look at curiosity, see people's perspective, but really having this grounded in the unconditional love of those truths from above allows everyone to believe what they're going to believe in the moment, because eventually we all wake up to those capital T truths of the higher realm. We're going to use these tarot of dreams and see what else that Spirit would like you to know about this week. And one more. All right. So for our Aries, okay. What else would you like them to know, please? Okay. All right. They say these are it here. So we will put these out here. Okay, they do want them like this, so we will do this. Let me just get them lined up here. And they do want to start with this one over here and work their way the other way. So you have the Palace of Cups. Cups are our emotions, and the palaces are unique to this specific tarot deck. And you can see here way below, this is like way below the surface here. This is in the water, all our emotions, and it's very calm. And this is like building a safe place for you to express your inner emotions. And no matter what is going on way above on the surface, like there could be a hurricane going on the surface of the ocean, but when you get deep down at the very depths, they don't feel all that storminess that is going above. And I think this even talked about, storm feelings going on and everything going on out there, that getting into the depths, really even taking time alone to yourself, diving in here, connecting to those capital T truths, that's what brings you this calmness. Because when you dive deep enough, you do connect to those deep-seated emotions, those that are rooted in the spiritual realm. And on the surface of things, that's where we have the human small t truths. That's where all the turbulence happens anyway. So I love that you are this week using this time, using this playfulness, using this kind of alone time to really connect to that, because that's what allows you to connect to those capital T truths. Let's see what else they have to add here too. Okay, yeah. So you've got the Hanging Man. So definitely seeing things from a higher perspective here is what this card is all about. He hangs from the tree. The whole story behind this actual card is that Odin, who was the king of the gods back in the mythology, he actually hung himself upside down from a tree by 1 foot, and he actually sacrificed one of his human eyes, or his physical eyes, so that he could see the higher spiritual eyes of up above instead. So this is about sacrificing being right for the higher knowledge that you get from up above. So definitely the message is coming in very clear here, and I love that. And then you also have the 6 of Coins. So coins or pentacles is about your understanding how you define yourself and your worth based on the outside world. I call it my codependency awareness card, and he has a little balancing scale here where you're balancing your worth based on what you were taught before on looking to the outside world. You have 3 coins on one side, which are the 3 coins of what we're told to define ourselves by. The small T truths that we have is define yourself by relationships, by situations, and by things or our bodies. And it's unstable. Our worth feels unstable because those things are unstable. Relationships, people change or pass away. Situations never stay the same. And things and our bodies, of course, deteriorate, break down, stolen, burn down. And so when we're weighing the scale of our worth, we feel unstable when we're defining it by that. I call that retail price because that's really the value we put on ourselves by people's opinions and the needs of the outside world. That's what retail is. And it is unstable and fluctuating. It's like one of my favorite examples they gave me is being a parka warm big coat, and you're in northern Alaska during the winter. Wow, you're full price because everyone wants you and you're needed and desired, right? But if you're that same coat in southern Texas, in the middle of summer, you're on the 99% clearance rack, right? And that's the fluctuations. But this awareness that comes in your value and how you place your value upon yourself when you turn inward to that unconditional love, this higher perspective, then you see that you're priceless because you are rooted in the unconditional love. Unconditional love is no conditions. Nothing you can do to lose it, nothing you can do to gain even more of it because you have it all right now just because of who you are. And because that is eternal, and it's stable, that is what helps balance out this approach in life. It allows us to see things for what it is. Now, like I said, I call this my codependency awareness card because it has this clarity that comes in what are your intentions in giving to others, and why won't you allow people to give to you very long, if at all. And because there's this core belief that came in that if you're not able to give something to someone, then you're worthless, and that they'll eventually leave you and dump you to the side to find someone who can give them what they want. And that's also our mirror, because we'll also look at other people and go, we want you to make me happy. But the awareness that comes is that we're the only ones that can truly give to ourselves. We're the only ones that have what we need, and we find that from that higher perspective and moving within as well. And then your last card is the 3 of coins. So these are the 3 coins on one side, the 3 coins on the other, right? So this is a message about authenticity as well that comes in, because there's one card in one deck that I have that has like someone standing before someone making something and someone standing behind them, and the person behind them is not the person that's backing him up, but they're actually stabbing him in the back. They're the dream busters. They're the ones that are saying, you shouldn't do that. You're not going to do good at that. Why are you doing it that way? You shouldn't do it that way. You're not going to be successful at this. You should do something that's more realistic, something that you're going to make money off of. You're going to fail at that. You're going to starve to death. Your family's going to starve. You're not going to be able to do that. Blah, 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 right? We're like, we push them outside of our little circle of friends of support because they're not supporting us. They're just bringing in a lot of negativity. And the other person standing in front is the one that is coming across as supportive. They're the one saying, I'm so proud of you. I can't wait to see what you do with this. This is your talent. You're just awesome. They might even give you financial support. Well, our ego loves that because it likes support. It doesn't want that person to move over to the naysayers behind us and to bring more negativity into our life. So they are more apt to take us off our authentic path. Like, let's say this is how you want to express the unconditional love that's within you with the world, and you want to do it this way. Well, that supporter might say, have you ever thought of doing it this way? And because we don't want to lose their support, we might alter our course. So this card is really bringing in this message of realize, really get this foundation, step back, understand what it is your true dream really is, and then express that in your own unique, special way. Threes are numbers of creativity. It's about you expressing yourself in a unique way, not trying to regurgitate or try to be what someone else wants you to be, but being you, being that amazing you that the world needs. So this wonderful message coming in here, releasing the blocks that are keeping you from your true dream, not trying to defend who you're supposed to be, but taking a step back, taking on this childlike approach. I like how this is returning you to that Aries energy of just newness. Aries is the first suit, not the first suit, but the first sign in the horoscopes. In astrology, you're the birth. You are this new baby being born with eyes wide open. The world is the adventure. There's nothing that you feel can stop you. And so this Aries energy is really coming in for you this week, especially to take a step back and see things from a different perspective so that you can see what it is you truly want to do and where you want to head. Not trying to make people do what you think they should do. And that frees you to allow yourself to be free of all that influence and what everyone else wants you to do as well. So I am loving this energy coming in for you this week. Definitely take advantage of that. Review and release full moon energy that will allow blocks to be removed between you and your dream. So loving it. If you are looking for even more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I do put out monthly readings for each zodiac sign and a few other types of videos. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the subscribe button. Also click the you click the like button, then also click the subscribe button, and that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go into that area, if you select the all option, then you will be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. Also, doing those things helps spread the love, and it helps my channel in significant ways, because when you like a video, you share a video, you comment on a video, especially subscribing to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm want to share the videos of this channel with other people, so it'll reach other people as well. If you feel inspired to do any of that, of course, I'm so grateful for that. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and specific answers for your life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. Mighty Aries, as you go throughout this week, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things, and of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. We'll be talking soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.